Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Anushka, and in this video I'll address a very common issue, and that is, why is reading books so boring? I mean, this is a common question which I receive every other day on my Instagram, that how can you read so many books? I can't even turn through 2 pages and books are so boring. Whenever I see a book I feel sleepy. But I want to become a reader because I know books will make me a better person. They'll help me grow my personality, but I just can't do it. Help me. So this video is for all you people out there, because I know the number of people who don't read books are comparatively more, like a lot more than the people who actually read books, because the reading community is very small, we know it. So let's just start with this video. First of all, who do you think is a reader? Can you actually read the title of this video? Then you are a reader, as simple as that. I mean, why do you think that if you are a reader, then you are someone who's reading like tons of books each and every week? If you can read lines, if you can read signboards, then you are a reader. Don't restrict yourself by saying that, no, reading is not my thing, I am not a reader, it's for other people, it's for you, it's not for me, reading is boring, I can't read through books, these are boring, these are for nerdy people. No, this is the problem. We compare reading with studying, and that's not our fault. It's how we have grown up. It's not actually, it's the fault of the system. We think that reading is equal to studying because we have been taught this way, that find the answer to this question in this passage, just write the answer, just find the answer, fill in the blanks, don't imagine anything, just read the story and give me the answer. And that is the problem. We've never actually learned. We don't know the beautiness of imagining through words. Like, the people who don't read books don't realize that reading books is not about reading those lines which we have been taught in school, like finger by finger, read this line, this is why, like, reading, this is what books are. No, it's so much more than that. It's being in that world and imagining that world, the fun, the enjoyment that you get. And the problem is, it's with me as well. I never enjoyed reading in school. Like, I used to like English, but not like the way I like now, like the way I want to read more books, because the courses, the books that were in our school were like classics, and classics are definitely not beginner friendly. I never recommend classics to beginners. They are, of course, classics for a reason. They are best books, but they're not the best and fun reading books in the beginning. So if you are someone who wants to read, don't go for classics. Which is why you think like books are boring, because you haven't actually, we are living in this generation. We should read books which are for this generation. And trust me, there are so many books that are out there. The third reason, which is the most important reason, is that our time retention, like our patience, has decreased so much. That's why the Instagram reels are working. I mean, 15-second content, who does not want it? We can just scroll, keep going on. But just answer it. Don't you feel guilty after, like, those are just 15-second clips, but they are so addicting. Everyone knows it. Like, they spend half an hour or 45 minutes minimum on those reels, and after that I for sure feel empty and guilty after seeing those videos. But when it comes to a book, when, like, even if I read a book for the whole day, I never feel guilty. Instead, I feel so calm, so composed, and so good. That's the thing about books. And if you're someone who feels like as you said, like, as this video is all about that, right? If you feel like books are boring, then my friend, you haven't actually picked the right book, and that is something that I want to address. Don't read books which you should read. Don't read those books which people say that you should read these books. These are must-read books. Read the books which you want to read. Don't feel ashamed of picking up a book like a romance book or an erotica book or whatever. You don't have to actually put up a story of the book you are reading. You don't have to show that, oh my god, I'm an intellectual person, I'm reading a non-fiction book like Atomic Habit, or maybe 12 Rules for Life, or whatever. You don't have to actually show off that what you're reading. Just read a book which you actually want to read. it doesn't matter what other people think about you, because you don't have to show it to them. Reading is for your own peace of mind, it is for your own fun. So invest your time in good things. You are the sum total of the things you do and the things you watch. So like, be a little selfish and do the best things. And if you have clicked onto this video, then chances are there is a little part in your heart who has thought about this. And if you have really thought about, like, you want to read a book and you find it boring, then I have, of course, few tips. Nothing is forced here. Just like, it's these are the things which I have experienced. I was not a reader like since my childhood. No one is a reader, trust me. It just happens with time. You fall in love with reading over time. It's, first of all, first step is, it is a habit that you build up. It is a habit. If you see people reading books and if you see their library and you feel like, oh my god, he likes or she likes reading, they can do it, it's their cup of tea. No, it's a habit that people build up, and over time you start enjoying that habit. But you have to take the necessary steps. You have to take first steps. So start with easy. That's my second tip. Start with easy. I never recommend classics or those heavy psychology books to beginners, because they are yes, definitely good books, but they are not beginner friendly. You, as people say, they can't even flip through 2 pages for that book. So start with easy. I mean, we are living in this time and age. Why don't you go for contemporary or YA books? You'll feel like they will be the most relatable content ever made for you, specifically for you. And that's the thing that I like about books. Books, whenever you'll read a book, you'll feel like it is yours. These people are yours. That's not the same thing with social media. Every other person is watching the same video and it is trending, which means like so many people are liking that video or watching that video at the same time, or that post. It's not like you, it's not precious to you, but trust me, books become so precious to you. The third and the most important tip that I have for you is just pick up a damn book. Leave that phone for once. I mean, it's so easy to distract yourself and pick up that phone, but it's so much more difficult to pick up a book. But if you do pick up that book one book, it's going to be so difficult for you to leave, and you'll definitely feel like you've done something of value. You've added value in your life. So pick up a book, pick up any book, it doesn't matter. And those were all the tips that I have for you. I really enjoyed making this video. I was candid, I was casual, and if you like this video, then do not forget to, of course, like this video, share this video, and if you also have some thoughts, if you have some queries or thoughts about this particular question, like why do people feel like books are boring, just comment down below, and I and my audience would love to know your thoughts on the same. With that said, I'll see you later with another video. Until then, don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below.